day one of training. I've listened to the audiobook though at the factory. Day one of training. Right now it's our first break. I'm gonna be getting as much footage as I can for you guys, and I'll talk about what training is like, my experience, and how to get through it. Pretty much all we're doing today is going through a whole bunch of courses on an iPad. Day two does involve a driving test, so we'll see how that goes. Just got out day one of Amazon delivery driver or delivery associate training, and I can't really film too much in there, but I will show a couple clips that I was able to get. And let me talk to you guys about what day one is really like. So you come here to wherever they assign you to come do your training. You meet with someone at the entrance, and then they pretty much walk you in. You have a seat, there's a tablet in front of you. And the thing is, I've done this already. This is my fourth time doing Amazon training. So, and each one of the times was a little bit different, but it pretty much always goes the same. You sign into the tablet, and then you have like, day one is like 4 different things that you got to go through. And then you watch a lot of little slides. They give you information. They do some little quizzes in between. And then at the end, you take like a little test. And you got to pass that test. And then you move on to module number 2, right? And then 3 and 4, and they repeat, and they pretty much just go over all the safety, troubleshooting, things that you may encounter out when you're delivering, things of that nature. And then the most important thing is, I think there was supposed to be a tour or something, because I remember there's a tour sometimes that make you put a little vest on to give you your badge. You walk around the whole hub, and they pretty much just go over the process of what it's like to load and unload, and when you come to the station to get the packages, different things of that nature. We didn't do that today, but sometimes you do that. And then also another thing we didn't do today is sometimes they have the VR. Last time I did this, they had VR headset, and it goes through like scenarios while you're delivering. You get what I'm saying? Which is kind of cool, but it's pretty boring. I'm glad they actually didn't do it, because it takes actually a pretty good amount of time. And today I freaking sped ran it all, because like I've done it before, so like I knew the answers. And then pretty much when you get to module 4, some are shorter, some are longer. But when you get to module 4 is when you gotta lock in. And what I mean by that is, at the end of that test, or at the end of that module, you have to take a test and actually pass it. And you have 3 tries to pass it. If you don't pass it, you gotta come back and reschedule to do the training again. But they kind of help you out, because they're like, before you submit it, let us know so we can go over it and make sure like you're getting the answers right, pretty much. So don't worry about it. If you're stressing out about it for any reason, it's not that big of a deal. But it's pretty much just showing up, going through those modules, and then answering some questions. And then they pretty much go over some other little things about the job itself. And then tomorrow is another story. They got a little driving test, pretty much just how you maneuver the van, and probably a little bit more of those modules. So I'll be back tomorrow. And if you're wondering and thinking like, how the heck is the whole delivery process gonna be, this is just like orientation and simple legal and stuff like that, you know. But when you actually get to your DSP and you have that shadow day, they're pretty much gonna go over everything. And then you get sent out on your own with like a little bit of packages, so just so you get the gist of it. And then slowly they start introducing more and more and more packages to you. So don't worry about it too much. And really the most of the learning you'll be doing is when you get to your actual DSP. But I'll be back for day 2. Let's see how that goes. See you guys. We are back for day 2 of training, and today is actually kind of fun. And what I mean by fun is pretty much the same thing, just having courses, answer some quizzes, things of that nature. But today is the driving portion, where they show us the car, the inspection we gotta do, and then something that I've never done before, they had to do like a simulation where we had to walk on a slippery surface. And I tried to get them to film me, but they were like, "No, we can't film that because we'll get in trouble." But it was actually pretty fun. It was slippery. There were a few people that dropped, either spilled some water or just like almost fell completely. But it was kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Right now, I've pretty much finished all the courses. I'll talk more about it at the end, but I gotta do my driver's test after this break pretty much. and I gotta wait till it's my turn, and then from there I'm pretty much good to go. I just gotta go to the DSP that I'm working for to fill out some things or just to get my schedule or something like that. So it shouldn't be too much longer. Just finished with all the training, and today took a little bit longer, mainly because when they do the driving test, you go out on the road, they pretty much just tell you, oh, turn here, go this way. Just make sure you can drive a bigger vehicle, but you have to wait until it's your turn. And today we had so many people freaking going for the training that like it took a while. Most of the time I was just waiting till then I got to go, did like a little 10-minute drive. Honestly, just worry about not hitting anything, taking like wide turns and checking your mirrors and all that stuff. But I am done. Today, day 2 consisted of a few different things that I didn't experience, like that one little slippery test thing, which was kind of fun, which is kind of funny though. And it was fun though, I'm not gonna lie. And then they have like a VR section where you just put the VR goggles on and it like simulates a delivery and make you answer like some little questions. And then the driving test. And then a few more modules that you got to just go through, and then a test at the end. Make sure to pass that one. You get 3 tries though, and they help you pass it anyways. But that's pretty much it for Amazon delivery driver training, man. It's not too bad. I've already experienced it like 3 or 4 times now, and each time has been a little different, but it's not too bad. I'm happy they cut it back to 2 days. It used to be 3 days. And the driving test before used to be a little bit, I guess, harder in a way, because they would actually make you go through like an obstacle course and like don't hit the cones, make sure you can parallel park and all these little different things. And I feel like it does vary from location to location, but overall it's a pretty smooth process. Finally done. At the end, you just call your DSP and they might instruct you to do something else or that you're done. In my case, I was supposed to go over there and do like a little extra training, but they're a little busy right now, so they told me just to probably end up doing it another day. We'll see. But the next videos you guys will see from me is when I put on that blue vest and get to delivering, which I'm kind of excited for. It's main reason why, because the hustle, man. I love the hustle. I do get tired, and it does suck being away from my girlfriend, my family, the house, everything. It does. But I got a goal and a vision, and I want to meet that. And I want to do everything I can to meet that. You get what I'm saying? But thank you guys for watching this little random little thing. If any of you guys are currently in the process of getting hired, or if you're looking to get hired and you have any questions, leave them down below. But overall, I'm done here with the training. This will not be my actual location. I'm going to be delivering elsewhere, but the training was just done here, which was also a little different. But I'm telling you guys, these next 2 months, locking in, working hard, and getting some goals checked off the list. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, subscribing. It means so much to me. Y'all can make anything happen. Take care.